Let's get scratching.
Consoles. They're interesting things. I mean, sure, they're basically proprietary computing systems, but they have such unique auras surrounding them. When I look at a console, say a Nintendo GameCube, it has such character to it. I think of the games that defined it, the marketing for it, the sweaty sleepovers I spent in middle school playing Soul Calibur 2 and Super Smash Bros. Melee with my friends on it. Meanwhile, when I look at my computer, I just hear... But there's one console that I really like, one that I didn't grow up with, but one that has such an ethereal quality to it that I was attracted to it almost immediately. A game console that has so many unique and fun games, but that would later sink into obscurity. Of course, I'm talking about the Philips CDI.
I think you may Dreamcast.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. The Sega Dreamcast was a home gaming console released on September 9th, 1999 in North America, and a date I don't care to remember in Japan and Europe. It was Sega's last home console before they switched over to strictly developing software over hardware. I could bore you with the history of how Sega almost went bankrupt and stopped developing hardware, but there are 50 bajillion videos talking about that, so you can look that up on your own time. Really, what I want to talk about is the console itself and some of my favorite games on it. 1. Console features. Now let's start with the controller. The controller always looked like a speedboat to me, but it's relatively comfortable. It has 4 face buttons, 2 analog triggers, an analog stick, a D-pad, and a start button. Up here are the slots for the VMUs, little Game Boy looking memory cards that you can stick in the controller and things will pop up on the screen. It's pretty neat. You can also bring them with you and play minigames on them, but the batteries drain so quickly that it's hard to recommend doing that. Now to the console itself. Everyone will sing the praises of the PS1 startup sound, but for me, the Sega Dreamcast has it beat. Just give it a listen. Ah, that wispy, almost watery sound. It's like it's transporting me deep into my dreams. The main menu is pretty basic. Just settings, memory, starting games, and music? 2. Games. The Dreamcast has a huge library of great games. In Sega's hardware death cry, it seemed that developers wanted to throw as many darts at a board and see which ones landed, and a lot of them did. Here are a few of my favorite games on the Dreamcast. Jet Set Radio, Echo the Dolphin Defender of the Future, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Samba de Amigo, Space Channel 5, Super Magnetic Neo, Ooga Booga, Dino Crisis, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Mach-N X, D2, Illbleed, Blue Stinger, Shadow Man, Soul Calibur, and much, much more. Trust me, if there's a game genre that you really enjoy, the Dreamcast has it. From platformers to survival horrors to dolphin simulators, it's got it all. Oh, and by the way, many people assert that the Dreamcast is the ultimate console for pirating games. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not the case, and you're going to jail.
Hello, 911, what's your emergency?
Yes, I'm calling to report a case of piracy. I was wondering if you could do something about it. What? They hung up on me! What is really the case is that earlier models of the Sega Dreamcast could read these discs called MIL CDs, which could play music and some short videos and other stuff like that. There were only 11 MIL CDs made, and they were only released in Japan. But pirates learned that they could use this format to illegally boot games on the console. The issue is that it's really hard on the system's laser, and if you're not careful, you could brick your Dreamcast. So that's why I support buying the actual game if you can. Overall, the Sega Dreamcast was a console that was vastly ahead of its time. It still has a ton of unique games on it, some of which still are exclusive to it, like Space Channel 5 because Michael Jackson can't release his icy cold death grip from it. If you can, I definitely recommend getting one for some really nice, fun, unique gaming experiences. But for now, keep calm, keep safe, dream on, and peace out.